This is the Nightwolf howling at you, and today we're going to look at that item that I'm sure you're all excited to see. The Masters of the Universe Chronicles Jimbro Skeletor from the Masters of the Universe 2026 movie. And on the front of the box, we got some really great artwork here of Skeletor lifting a spiked set of weights. Which, by the way, the weights actually in the box aren't spiked. But I believe you can order that in, I think almost everything that is going to be around this box here, you can actually order shirts for on Mattel Creations website if you want to. I did not. On the side, we have the quote of the day. It is hard work being this bad, Skeletor. On the other side, crush your workout, then crush your enemies. By the power of these abs. The top is just a Havoc Staff Ram head, and the bottom has, whoopsie, lift, laugh, destroy. All right, that being said, now that we've gotten through all of those things, the box opens up like so. This nice little zigzag line here. I was hoping to get that off without actually having to pull that. And we see Jimbro Skeletor with all of his dumbbells and even a towel with a Havoc Staff on it. The only sad thing here is that his clothing is in fact plastic and not cloth. But you know, when we look at the side here, we get workout and do evil. On the other side, soar today, dead tomorrow. And on the back, master your muscles. Hey, boneheads. Jimbro Skeletor here with another of my favorite body-destroying workout regimes. As Lord of Destruction, I set a high standards, not only for my minions, but also for myself. That's why I always make time to work out and meditate on the daily. My mantra, crush your workout, then your enemies. And then it gives you a handful of different exercises you can do. Oh, Jesus, they even renamed them. The Destruction Press, you do 4 reps of 8 to 10. The Roton Row, again, for 8 to 10. Dicept Curls. Oh, God, that's like a Monster High joke right there. 3 reps of 8 to 10. Triclops Extensions, 3 reps of 8 to 10. Skeletor Press, 4 reps of 8 to 10. Havoc Races, 3 reps of 8 to 10. For the lower body, we have the Lord of the Squats, 4 reps of 8 to 10. Evil Lunges, 3 reps of 8 to 10. Split Evil Lunges, 3 reps of 8 to 10. Deadlifts, 4 reps of 8 to 10. That is f***ing dumb. Deadlifts are actually kind of dangerous to do. I think that's the one workout. I think they mentioned it in a video that I was watching before where they were talking about the hazards of doing certain exercises, and deadlifts was one of them. And then we have Calf Chaos, 4 reps of 15 to 20. But anyway, top of the box looks like this. Oh my God. Oh, we got the designers and shit like that. I'll list it on the bottom here. Not going to worry about any of that information. So we'll take him out like so. Now, like, honestly, this is a great display piece. I'm not gonna lie. Like, just as it is. And you can put your Skeletor on here, or, you know, just keep them in the plastic here, which also is pretty well designed. If only they didn't have the little thingamajobber things in there, this would be super awesome. But yeah, I like that background. It looks nice. My favorite part, clipping the little plastic tabby things that they really need to stop using. You know, they almost have collector-friendly packaging going on here. Oh, he's got extra hands back here, too. This is a pain in the ass. See, I mean, honestly, look at this. This guy's really in there well. You did not need the little plastic thingamajiggers. Oh, dear Christ, this guy's floppy as hell. So, interestingly enough, on the little handheld weights, oh, look, they've got like kind of like Skeletor's little logo there from his chest plate in the old toys. It actually looks like it's a piece of metal here holding them together. However, on this one is a floppy ass piece of plastic. And unfortunately, it's not individual dumbbells. This is lame right here. Seriously, why didn't you just do a metal bar here too? This is awful. It rolls really well though. But here we have our Jimbro Skeletor figure, and like I said, his limbs are very, very floppy. Very floppy indeed. Oh, his head's not even connected to his body. I mean, look at that. I don't think his sweatshirt's designed to come off here. But it's funny because, like, the entire top of the torso looks like it is just plain plastic. Nothing special. You know, you remember when we were looking at some of the other figures where the neck has that positioning thing? That's an issue with this one, too. Let's go ahead and take a look at his head. The headband is a separate piece. So this may just be a regular Skeletor head. Mouth opens and closes. He's got the red eyes in there. I'm not sure if I got that. I don't. What the hell direction should this freaking neck be facing anyway? Oh, there we go. I think that's the front of the neck right here. So yeah, that was all put on poorly. I'm honestly kind of surprised that they didn't do something like with the hood. Although I guess you can kind of turn it inside out if you want. But we got his head back on the peg, and we'll put that back up there like so. His shorts here do cover a very non-standard body there. No wonder this thing's so floppy. Can't even get his shorts all the way up. I don't know if it's supposed to, like, is it supposed to be going in like that? That looks awful. It's got evil here on the corner, articulation-wise. The head is on a ball joint, as we discussed. You can turn it sideways, up and down, and look around. Obviously, the hood interferes with everything. We already talked about the mouth being able to open. Although, again, once it's in place here, oh, I guess you can do something with it. We have a butterfly joint, a hinge up and down, spin the arm at the bicep, double joint here, spin at the wrist, up and down. Depending upon how you position it, of course, you can do up, down, or sideways because it's that weird little ball joint thing. I'm not really sure why they gave us two different extra hands for this one. He's got an ab crunch. Actually, it's a ball joint type of thing here, so you can move the top part around. Then you can move it at the waist as well. Wiggle wobble. He's got drop down hips. He can kick forward and kick back. Looking kind of lame when he runs. Obviously, the shorts are interfering quite a bit with his movements. We can do another kind of sideways kick here. He can get real high up there. No thigh cuts. That is one of the things they got rid of when they updated these. I just realized something. They went with McFarlane articulation, didn't they? That's what they're doing. McFarlane articulation here. So we got a double joint at the knee there. No twist. There actually is not a boot cut. We can spin at the foot. And it can move up and down like that. And of course, it's another one of those funky ball joints, so you can kind of mess it around if you want. Here's his little towel. It's got a little pouch in there. I guess you could put his extra hands there. Or not. Trying to make a joke. There we go. It's cute, but I've never used a towel this small at the gym, just saying. Guess you can wipe his forehead. So let's go ahead and try fitting the weights into place. This was a part that I knew was going to be fun. There we go. So he could do his workout here. You know, just occurred to me. Can we actually get him to... Look at that. We can actually kind of do that movement in the back with that. Now, let's try the big-ass dumbbell here. It's too bad he didn't come with a weight table. Or bench, I mean, sorry. So this is Skeletor being a strongman. Like I said, this is plastic and it looks terrible. You can see all the bending in it. That's kind of annoying. So Gym Bro Skeletor here is just kind of a fun little toy that goes along with basically a joke in the movie. And I mean, it's not bad. I am disappointed at how loose a lot of the joints are in this figure. And that it's too bad that the shirt and shorts aren't actually cloth, like real cloth. So you could take the hood down if you wanted and stuff. But otherwise, I mean, this is just a fun figure. Probably more money than it's worth though. But it was also, you know, one of their big exclusives. Actually, wasn't it one of the Comic-Con exclusives now that I think about it? So I don't remember. Damn. But this figure is going to be great for your display too, and you can leave it right in the packaging for it. Like just, you know, take the cover off and have him up there in his box in plastic. Obviously take the plastic shell off the front so you can see him clearly. And he'll look good. My only real complaint again is that they didn't just go ahead and do a metal pole in the middle of that large set of weights, because that bend in there looks annoying. And I am aware that sometimes you do see a bend when people are doing heavy weightlifting like this, but still, it's a toy. It doesn't need to be as floppy as a guy with ED, you know what I mean? But yeah, I think this is actually a really cool figure overall. There are just some problems with it, and it was probably more money than it was worth. But those are my thoughts on this figure. Why don't you guys let me know what you think in the comments below? And if you enjoyed this review at our Gym Bro Skeletor, please feel free to crush that like button. And if you want to hear more of my nonsense in the future, you can subscribe. Perhaps you might even want to tap that notification bell. Thank you for watching. Peace and love.